75 to 80% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Probably more in this economy. But 75 to 80% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, meaning they're one paycheck away from falling behind on their mortgage. They're one paycheck away from falling behind on their rent. They're one paycheck away from being evicted and being on the street, right? Some people are even choosing between food, light bill, gas bill, or rent or mortgage, having to pick and choose which bill is going to fall behind. Meanwhile, Americans are on a shopping spree today. America's on a shopping spree. Black Friday. Still falling for the same old scams. Still falling for the same old shebang. What is going on? What is going on, man? 75 to 80% live paycheck to paycheck. I'm convinced that Americans are addicted to doom spending. They have to. This is what I call doom spending. Listen, if you are broke right now, there is no deal out there for you. There's not a deal on a TV. There's not a deal on a refrigerator. There's not a deal on a car. There's not a deal on an appliance. You broke. What deal? You don't even have money for a deal. Americans don't have money for a deal. Don't even have money for a deal, but everybody is out here shopping, looking for a deal. Everybody's out here spending money like they got it. Most Americans don't got it. The average car note is around $700 to $800. Some people are even paying $1,000 for a car note. The average rent is $2,000, $2,100, which a lot of people can afford. Rent is steadily increasing. Mortgages steadily increasing. The cost of goods and services is steadily increasing. And the stupidity of people and Americans are steadily increasing. I don't get it. I don't get it. When do people snap out of it? When do people take it upon themselves and tell themselves, hey, we can't keep doing this? Listen, I ain't spend a dime today. I don't care about a deal. I don't care about Black Friday. I don't care about the holidays. I don't care about any of this stuff. I didn't spend a dime. Well, I did spend some money on some food, but your boy was hungry. But that's about it. I'll do that on a regular day. But there's no deal out there for me. My goals are bigger than my deals. I mean, my goals are bigger than what a Costco can give me on a deal. My goals are bigger than what Best Buy can provide for me on a flat screen TV. If I want a flat screen TV, guess what? I'm going to buy it on a regular day. I could care less about a deal, because here's the thing. If you got the money, you got the money. That's that. Most Americans don't have the money. So how is it that Americans are spending money right now? How is it that Americans are still spending money despite what the economy is saying, despite what top economists are saying? How is it that Americans are still spending money? They're not spending money. They're not spending money. They're not spending their money because they don't have no money. So what are they doing? Credit cards, debt. That's what they're doing. Remember when I was talking about HELOCs? Yep. People take out HELOCs on their houses just to spend money on vacations, just to spend money on gifts. You know how many people are underwater right now? Listen, guys, listen. Let me take a sip real quick. Listen, if you don't have the money, everybody else around you need to understand that you don't have the money. That's it. Your kids have to understand that you don't have the money. Your wife, your husband need to understand that you don't have the money. I'm not about to fake it. Listen, baby, you're not getting any gifts this year. Daddy's on his grind right now. Listen, I know that you feeling some kind of way. Listen, I know that that you wanted this and you wanted that, but trust me, next year I got you. Next year I got you. And the next year I got you. And the next year I got you. But daddy need to focus. Mommy needs to focus right now. This is not the time for Americans just to be out here doom spending. This is not the time for Americans to be out here just throwing away money. But then again, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because, like I tell you guys, I sit back and study. I sit back and watch. I sit back and study human behavior, right? I read about human behavior and I sit back and actually watch it and observe it, right? In real life. And there's no stopping it. There's no stopping it. Why? Because people feel hopeless. People are already hopeless. They don't know which way to turn. Most people already believe that there is no making it out. This is it. Some people are so far behind on different things, they already believe that they're going to die with debt over their head. They're going to die being in debt. Right? They're going to die not making it out. They're going to die not experiencing their dreams. They're going to die without experiencing their goals, meeting their goals. Many people, many Americans have already come to this conclusion. A very sad conclusion. A very nihilistic conclusion. But this is where we are. So Americans are not out here spending money because they got it. Americans are spending their money because they don't have it. Let me say that one more time. Americans are not spending money right now because they actually have it. Americans are spending money right now because they don't have it. And this is what has always separated the rich from the poor. See, the poor like to pretend like they have it. The poor like to put on this facade like they have it, right? They like to go out and, they out here paying for drinks with their credit cards, right? They out here paying for meals with their credit cards, right? They're overdrafting their accounts on purpose, right? It's all a facade. See, when you really got it, you got it. You don't have to put on. You don't have to put on when you really got it, because at that point, now you're just showing off. Right? Now you're just stunting on them. Right? But nobody understands this. Nobody wants to understand this. Nobody wants to help themselves. Nobody wants to unprogram themselves, to reprogram themselves. Most people are reprogrammed, or better yet, most people are programmed to the point of retardation, right? Most people are programmed to the point of idiocracy, which we've already talked about. Most people are programmed to the point of no return. See, the holidays is not about what you think it's about. The holidays ain't about what most people think it's about. You think people came up with these holidays just to give you some time off of work and to grant you some kind of leeway or something? No. Why in the hell would the elites care about you being off of work just because of the goodness of their heart? No. No, it's not out of the goodness of their heart. Follow the motherfucking money, bro. Follow the money. Always follow the money. See, y'all think y'all getting deals when the only people that are getting deals are the people at the top. Those are the only ones getting deals while you're out here buying this material, while you out here buying this, while you're out here buying that. People out here spending their last on cars. People out here spending their last on products that's not going to last past a year, right? People spending their last, or better yet, using credit cards and their credit lines to spend money on things, or spend the credit on things that they absolutely don't need, that they absolutely really shouldn't be out here buying. But you know what? It is what it is. People are going to do what they want. People are going to do what they want to do to their demise. And Americans are doing things to their demise. And doom spending being one of those things. Right? Now, like I said, there is a reason for doom spending, right? There's a logical reasoning for doom spending, right? And being hopeless is one of those reasons. The American dream just leaving people's fingertips, right? That is the reason. People believing that they will never be able to achieve the American dream. That's a reason. Right? That's a reason. People working these jobs to the bone. People working these jobs to the bone. And all of that money going out to bills. Trust me, I understand. I understand. That's why when it's really time to communicate to somebody what it takes to really do something like YouTube, what it takes to really stack up $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, when it's time to communicate actions that require the utmost discipline, it's very hard to communicate that because it really has to be in you. This is why so many people who really make it, especially when you come from a poverty background, when you come from a bad background and you made it out and your family members didn't make it out, right? Your friends didn't make it out. You one of the only ones to make it out. So that's why a lot of people who make it out have remorse. What's the word I'm looking for? They have survivor's remorse. They have survivor's remorse because honestly, they truly understand what it took to really deprogram themselves, to reprogram themselves, to really make it out. And with that deep understanding comes the knowledge that most people cannot do it. I have a very deep understanding. Most people can't do it. They can't. Which it took me a while to understand this. It took me a while to come to this conclusion because I'm the type of guy, like, if I see something in you, I'm gonna bring that light out. That's a gift of mine. I truly love bringing out the light in people, right? And I love to do that because I understand already that I'm a light that shines bright, right? I'm a light that shines bright, and I get all the negativity and I also get positivity, right? But I'm a light that shines bright, and when I'm around people, I'm a mirror to a lot of people, whether that's positive or whether that's negative. And with understanding, I don't want to be the only one that's shining. So I want to bring the light out in everybody that I interact with, right? That's something that I truly love doing. But I came to understand that people will bite your hand when you try to bring the light out of them. People will stab you right in the back. People will shoot straight for the jugular. You displaying a good heart you truly wanting what's best for them. They'll shoot right at the jugular. So I had to grow to understand that some people want to be in the dark. Not everybody wants to be in the light. Those time periods that I was in the dark, I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be in the dark. I just so happened to be in the dark. Right? I just so happened to be in the dark. And because I didn't want to be in the dark, I climbed myself out. I dug myself out, and I was in the dark multiple times. I've been in the cave by myself, lights out, multiple times. Multiple times. And it will continue to happen because that's the only way to grow. You grow in the dark. Right? You grow in the dark. That's why a caterpillar wraps itself in a cocoon. Right? Growth takes time. Growth takes time, and you also need that darkness, right? That solitude, right? You also need that to be able to grow as well. And people are not willing to be in the dark. People are not willing to suffer. People want to feel, and trust me, I'm guilty of this too. I'm guilty of this as well. People do not want to suffer. Even when they know they're already suffering in the first place, they don't want to feel like they're suffering. So why do people do what they do? Why do people doom spin? Right? Why do people do all of the things that they do? Why do Americans continue to do what's worse for them? Why do people continue to choose what's worse for them? They want to feel good. The same reason why people choose fast food. Same reason why people will choose a hamburger over a salad. Right? The same reason why people will choose drugs to their demise. This is people want to feel good. They don't want to suffer. Which, from a human perspective, it is understandable. It is understandable. But at the same time, that helps no one. It helps no one. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help me. It helps no one. People want to escape. That's all Black Friday is about. It's about escaping. That's all the holidays is about. It's about escaping. Escaping the realities of life. Escaping the realities that a lot of people ended up nobodies. Escaping the realities that many people didn't achieve their goals. Escaping the realities that many people want to pretend to live the way that they actually want to live for a season and not a lifetime. So, happy Black Friday. Happy holidays to all the NPCs. And that's an after pill. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.